There are some new developments tonight after Buffalo Common Council President and Reverend Darius Pridgen was named in a sexual abuse lawsuit this week.
Channel 2's Ron Plants reports the legal case has now taken a shocking and confusing turn.
It is just what I said from the beginning. I was not a part of this. This never occurred.
A constant refrain from Pastor Pridgen, who, as we learned Wednesday, was accused of several incidents of sexual abuse dating back to 2020 in an 18-page civil suit where a woman in her late 40s, who we are not identifying as a self-proclaimed abuse victim, says this happened when she was a member and volunteer at the True Bethel Baptist Church, where Pridgen presides as senior pastor and bishop. Pridgen does not recall ever meeting the woman and says so far he and the church have not been served with any actual lawsuit.
Now we're in an internet age and a social media age where you can get a doctor online, you can get a nurse online, you can have a therapist online. But at the end of the day, this was not a Buffalo attorney and generally not about this case. At the end of the day, I have no idea because I'm lost about this entire situation.
Others may feel that way after the published account, which says the alleged victim told a Buffalo News reporter the incidents never happened and she did not talk to an attorney. The attorney listed on the lawsuit is indeed from New York City, a former Bronx prosecutor named Antigone Curis, who told Two on Your Side today in response to that Buffalo News story, quote, "My client has repeatedly refused phone calls from the Buffalo News and media alike. She has made no such representation." But this afternoon, a letter was sent from Buffalo-based attorneys Paul Cambria and Joseph Manna to Attorney Curis. It reads in part, "It is very concerning that you verified the false allegations, but the victim told the Buffalo News she has not spoken to an attorney. In light of the victim's statement to the Buffalo News and her pastor, we demand that you immediately file a notice of discontinuance with prejudice." Further, the letter states, "Failure to do so will result in additional litigation. Do govern yourself accordingly." Pridgen says as a religious leader, he wants others to, as he puts it, only extend grace to the alleged accuser because he feels something is going on. However,
grace is not without litigation at times. I have no idea. At the end of the day, here's what I do know. This never occurred. It never occurred with Darius G. Pridgen. It never occurred at True Bethel. And it's never occurred with anyone.
Now, Two on Your Side has not heard back from that attorney, Antigone Curis, in response to that letter from the Buffalo attorneys. Ron Plants, Channel 2 News.